Hi guys, it's markabusi here, and we are starting a new thing because this should be getting released on a Tuesday. So we're doing two for Tuesday, where we take one song and we do two versions. Today's song is gonna be Quiet and Drive by the Deftones. They were lumped in with new metal in the early 2000s. They're really not new metal. They're kind of like somewhere between emo and metal, where they're like as heavy as the metal bands, but with the emotional kind of grit of the emo bands. So they're kind of some weird thing where they're like their own kind of being. This is one of their more emotional songs, and the acoustic version, which is going to get done first, is being played with Incubus, another band that were kind of similar from around that time, and Adam Sandler. Why he's there, I have no earthly idea. But he's there, he's the one playing the guitar. You'll see him. It's Adam fucking Sandler. There.
This town don't feel mine. How fast to get away. I trust you in her clothes. Now drive me far.
Chino, the singer from the Deftones, has got an absolutely beautiful voice. It can be really aggressive when it wants to be. If you listen to the likes of Elite off a White Pony, it's just relentless screaming for the entire song, and the guy's scream is incredible. Or Hexagram from their self-titled album is brutal to listen to. Like his voice is just so fucking vicious sounding. He also, when he wants to, just does that really kind of breathy singing. There's just so much breath in there, and it's really emotional sounding because of it. He's got a weird way of singing where um he always seems to be just about to go out of tune. He's always like it always feels like he's just hitting the notes. Whereas Brandon, who's the singer for Incubus, has got much more of a kind of almost got that nasal pop punk thing going on, but he's also good enough at singing that he could comfortably be a pop singer. And the two of them together, I did not think would work, but this actually sounds really nice.
It feels good to know you're mine. Now drive me so far.
Do you see what I'm saying about how he's almost out of tune? And it's almost like he's singing in the wrong key for the song, but it somehow works. It's a bunch of melodic choices that really no one else would make for that music, but he's heard something in the guitar where he's then come up with this is his choice, and it's weird. I can't remember the original song that well because it's been a long, long time since I've heard it. So I don't know if the original is as sad as this, But this one's it's just got a real fucking melancholy behind it.
Away, I don't care where, just far away. Yeah, I don't care where, just far away. Yeah, I don't care where, just far just far away. I don't care where, just far away. I don't care where, just far. I don't care where, just far away. I don't care where, just far. That felt good.
Hey, if Adam Sandler thinks that felt good, who the fuck are we to argue? That was depressing as shit. Like, the acoustic version took that song and made it like deeply, deeply sad. So now we're going to go and look at the original studio version and see how that compares. Instantly, there's more oomph. It's much heavier, obviously. Like, right, I know some of these things are blatantly obvious to be saying, but you know, shut up. It's got more oomph to it. There's more drive. Pardon the pun. I don't see how this can be as miserable, but his singing's not kicked in yet, so we'll just. You guys may have noticed that, generally speaking, as the channel has progressed and stuff, I tend to prefer live versions of stuff to the studio versions because I think that the live singing is usually kind of better because you've got more mistakes in there and stuff. The studio versions are usually very, very polished. Then when you go into the live version and it gives you a wee kind of thing it's like an accident, but it kind of sounds nicer because you've got more emotional connection to it. It feels more human, feels more real. But I'm going to say that I actually prefer the singing on this because it's not as whispery. He's able to give it more oomph because the music's got more oomph. He's able to push the melody more to the front, whereas before he was kind of like, it was so breathy. The melody was getting a bit lost, a bit muddied. But here it's like front and centre. And it's kind of gorgeous because it's a really cool melody that he's got to go along with that music. I think this shows it off better. Something else that I really like about the Deftones in particular, especially compared to other bands of the same kind around the same time, is the production value on them is so much better. The drums sound so crisp. The guitar tone is beautiful. They've kept in a bunch of stuff in his singing that normally a producer would make you go and redo that take. There's bits where his voice kind of breaks. There's bits where his voice is really croaky. They've went, oh no, that adds to the emotional heft. We're gonna keep it in. I really appreciate that about the Deftones. They do what services the emotion of the song rather than just going for the most perfect takes. I think that shows more integrity. Okay, I don't know what the fuck that screaming was at the end. I don't remember that, but I'm assuming that's Gino, and I'm assuming that there's like some kind of vocal effect on that. There must be some kind of distortion or post-production added to that vocal to make that sound like that, because that is not a normal human scream. It's just not. Haven't listened to the two. I genuinely suspected that I was going to prefer the gritty, emotional acoustic version, because that's usually what I kind of go for. But I kind of prefer the original. I do. I like the original because it is emotional in its own right. It's not quite as obviously sad as the acoustic. It's got more dynamic oomph. It's an easier and quicker listen, if that makes sense. Like, none of it feels like it goes on for too long in that version, whereas the acoustic version, when they were doing the ending, I was like, right, okay, you dragged this out a bit. But tell me in the comments below, what did you guys think? Did you prefer the acoustic? Did you prefer the original version? Do you even like the Deftones? If you don't, why not? What the fuck is wrong with you? If you do like the Deftones, what's your favourite Deftones song? I'm curious. Mine's is Digital Bath. What's yours? That was 2 for Tuesday. Nothing to do with Domino's Pizza. If you like the idea of me doing this, leave that in the comments below, because honestly, if you don't like the idea of me doing this, I'll fucking drop it. I will drop that shit like hot potato. Oh, dropped. But if you like it, I can pick it back up. Use guidance. I'll see you next time. Thank you very much.